I feel like I'm not where I need to be at. These are words that I've heard from countless designers at all different levels of their careers, whether they're just starting out or whether they are executives at specific companies. And so in this video, what I wanted to do is share with you some of my thoughts around the feelings of feeling like you're not where you need to be. I see from the many conversations I've had that every person is exactly where they need to be at each and every moment in every chapter, but our perceptions for how we think about ourselves and our lives, disillusion us to the lessons that we can learn in the moments if we embrace those moments. Early on in many designers' careers, they might struggle with finding their first role, whether that's a contract role, whether they're trying to get started as a freelancer or, get their first big job at a big tech company. It took me almost 6 months to get my first contract role, and it took me almost 9 months to land my first full-time position. Right? And I think that when I look back on those moments in hindsight, they were the foundation for how I think about life and my career today. And I'm super thankful that it took me that long. I'm thankful because that time period allowed me to see if I was really committed to being a designer, or was I committed to something else, right? I had to ask myself that question. And I also developed the resilience to keep going. I heard hundreds of rejections, but I also saw and started to understand where I could get better at certain things or what my specialty might be based on the conversations I was having. I was able to become more self-aware based off the data that I was getting from people. Even when people were telling me no, I was like, okay, I'm locked in now. Right? So there's a lot of lessons that you can embrace when you don't hear back from anybody or you're struggling to find that first job. There's a lot of lessons in that time, right? And it's also a time where you can be most creative, right? You can work on the projects that you actually feel passionate about, doing it the way that you want to, right? You don't have any PMs or stakeholders telling you what to do. You're doing it how you want to do it, and you're reaching out to people how you want to reach out to them. Right? That is that could be the most creative time in your career, is when you're just starting out. Right? And then I've also seen when designers like myself already have jobs, they may feel like they're not where they need to be because they want to get to the next level, right? They want that promotion, they want to get in those senior positions, they want that leadership title, and they're struggling to get there, right? But I see that when you finally get a job and you're struggling to get to that next level, you may need to take the time to improve other skills like your communication, like your confidence, like your presentation skills, all these different things, right, to get to the next level. Once you're in a leadership role, what I've heard from many leaders is that they have challenges dealing with politics. They have challenges dealing with the expectations of a variety of different groups that have different motivations. I think that what I'm experiencing now in my life, with me having my son in the hospital, taking care of my daughter as a single parent at home while my wife is in the hospital, all of these different things that are very chaotic, they're preparing me for leadership, and I'm embracing the moment because I see that leadership isn't about comfort. It's about becoming comfortable with uncomfortable conversations, and it's about being able to lead people through their own personal crises, right? Outside of work, but also inside of work, where they feel like they may not be getting ahead as fast as they like, right? So every stage has lessons that you could take from it. You might be comparing yourself to other folks, and that might be driving your sense of feeling like you're not where you need to be, because you're comparing yourself to this person and that person, or you're comparing your skill set. So the next time you feel like you're not where you need to be yet, just ask yourself, what am I learning in this moment, and how is it equipping me for the future and the destiny that I'm trying to build for myself? Right? So anyways, guys, if this content hit, you already know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.